Hi, my name's Bob. I'm a high school teacher, and I just wanted to talk about something that I saw on YouTube. And it was a video by a young lady that had something called essential tremor. I'm an essential tremor sufferer as well, and I'm just leading up to hopefully a surgery in the near future that will correct this ongoing problem that I've had. I'm 55, and I've had the problem to a low degree when I was a little bit younger, but now since I hit 50 and beyond, it seems to be progressing to just an advanced state. So much so now that I'm starting to worry that how long I'll be able to teach yet. I'm a trained technology teacher, and I used to do the old wood shop and those sorts of things, and then I went into a high school position where I'm teaching TV video technologies and that sort of thing. And I just wanted to end my career on a high note, but if I don't do something about my tremor, it's going to be not so good for me. So I have gone through a lot of steps, and I just want to put anybody at ease out there that might be thinking about doing the same thing, that maybe I can go down this route that Bob went. Just a little history about my tremor. The tremor is in my left hand, so of course the right side of my brain is controlling that. And the tremor has gotten to a point where it doesn't allow me to do any of the normal activities that I would do. Just for instance, I used to go out and do small construction jobs and things like that on the weekends when I wasn't at work, and my wife was working, so I thought I'd keep myself occupied. Well, it has gotten so bad that I can't hold a screw, I can't nail a nail. None of that stuff is working for me anymore. So if I have something going on and I have to do it, fortunately I have a son that's 30 years old that can help me out, and indeed that's what he did even this past weekend. Well, hello everybody. I'm back. This is the 1 week after the operation. As you can see, I have an incision on my head, and then I have one on the back of my head too, where the operation was actually performed. A little bit about the operation. It was interesting, but I'm here to tell you about it. The operation was interesting in the fact that it was performed in 2 days. The first day, the operation went on as planned, and what happened then was during my recovery process, my surgeon came down and he said, we had some good news and bad news for you, one of those things. And he said one of the leads that was going into the unit had a short end on it, so it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do in the implanted part in my brain. So that meant that the Tuesday I had to actually have the operation redone. And that was just the brain implant. The power pack, or the stimulator in my chest was working, so all they had to do was reconnect the wires. So I would say that probably one of the worst things that I had to deal with for the whole operation was the fact that they put to stabilize your head and actually get reference points for the whole operation. They need to bolt what's called a halo on your head, and basically it has pinpoints on it, and the pinpoints actually go into your skull a little bit and actually make sure that the whole unit, that they're actually driving the electrode into your brain with is going to the right spot. And it helps a machine or a computer called a microdriver run this into your brain. So they establish three-dimensional coordinates in your head, and that unit is essential to have that done. Well, I would say that I didn't take that very well. The fact that it was a different experience because you could hear some things going on, you know, when they were tightening it up and that sort of thing that were a little bit unnerving for me. But I got through it, and I think the worst part was that I had to do it a second time, and I'm sure that a lot of people that even consider this won't have to do that again. But that was the most unnerving part of the whole operation. Tomorrow I'm scheduled to get my staples out, and at the same time they're going to program a little controller that I have from Medtronics to actually control the stimulator for different periods in my life where maybe I have a more tense moment, or I know I'm going to be anticipating some tense moments. I will be able to change the voltage going to the electrode to a minor degree. It's actually set up with the programmer will actually give you like min-maxes that you can actually control this thing with, and then you will have an actual controller that you can place on your chest. Actually, mine's right here, that I can place on the stimulator, and it will control the voltage a little bit going up and down. And you know, if I have a really tense moment, I can actually turn up the voltage a little bit or turn it down as need be. So I'm going to learn about that tomorrow. I really don't know a whole lot about it other than I have a little remote control now for me, and that's going to be a different experience. But all in all, the operation went really well. I met some really nice people. The people that actually create the electrode, the stimulator that's in my brain, and the part that's in my chest were there in the operation. Were assisting the surgeon as far as giving him the coordinates and making sure that everything was placed correctly. It was just phenomenal. Okay, so all I can say is the surgery went well, and I'm feeling great. I can't believe how much energy I have right now, and it's just phenomenal. If you think about a brain surgery, well, this may be minor to a degree, but still, I feel wonderful. So hopefully after tomorrow I'll have some more good news for you, and I can kind of show you my hand and how controlled it is. So thanks for watching. Probably a week and a half after the operation, and can't say enough about all the professionals that have been working with me. My doctor, the surgeons, the people from Medtronics who supplied the DBS unit, and all that support staff. And since last week, of course, I've had my staples removed from my scalp, and the pacemaker area, or the stimulator area right down in here, is all healed. It's like really kind of interesting how fast I've healed, and hopefully maybe it'll be the same for you. Anyway, I just want to say that I feel great. Have had no side effects at all, and I just want to kind of give you a little demonstration on what this thing does. And I think earlier in the video I showed you just things that I normally do that I couldn't do. This is the remote control in my left hand, the one that has the tremor, and right now the DBS is on, and you can see how steady my hand is. I've been able to have that dream thing go on where oops, sorry for my cat. I've been able to serve coffee to my wife with my left hand, and I've been able to do some real small motor skills with my left hand, like holding a screw while I'm using my power screwdriver. That's something I haven't been able to do in a long time. So let me just show you the advantage of having this DBS. And what I have here is a little antenna that was supplied to me, and the DBS unit right here. This actually will allow me to adjust the therapeutic levels in my brain so that I don't have a tremor. And the gentleman from Medtronics the other day explained exactly what I can do, and he said by no means is this the end of the programming. It's just like the beginning session, and I'll have several more before we're kind of fine-tuned. But at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this unit on. I think you can see has a big old check mark there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug my antenna into it. It's placed right above, right in my chest where my my battery is, and I'm going to first of all check it. And this is something that they told me to do daily, is just check my DBS unit or the battery, just to make sure everything's okay. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but it tells me that the battery is okay and that the stimulator is working at 2.10 volts. Off again, one more time, so you can see that. Unit's off now, so I have no stimulus in my brain. You can really see that way. Okay, and now I'm going to turn it on again. And you can see it settling down.